What's going on, guys? Welcome to Nightmare Chess. This is our second video. I'm rated somewhere between 800 to 900 on chess.com, and we are going to be playing opponents. But for this first series, we're going to go ahead and challenge some bots, some intermediate bots, so you can kind of get a feel for how I play. Once we've gotten a few matches in, and we go into some of the advanced bots, then we'll go ahead and start some matches against some opponents, and we will start our rating climb to 1,000 and then hopefully to 1,200. So today we will be challenging Jade. She is rated 1,300. In our last video, we challenged Nelson. So if you'd like to see that video, make sure you go and check that out on my channel. And let's go ahead and dive into the first game against Jade. And we will be playing as white. E4. Okay, all standard so far. Let's go ahead with the Italian. Okay, let's see. So I usually try to go for this. Take charge in the center. Once the pawn takes, I come and attack the knight. I'm going to go ahead and castle. Let's see here. Takes. Okay. Maybe I'll bring out the bishop to f4. Let's bring the rook to e1 here. Okay. Let's see. Should we take? Let's take. Okay. Now maybe we just go back. Bring the bishop back, I think. Okay. Attack on the bishop, but nothing is defending this pawn. Usually that's a lure to come here, I think, but I don't think there's any danger there yet. Okay, let me think here, because I might want to take here. If it takes, then I can come here like this. Let me see what happens there in that line. Takes. Right, I wouldn't have anything defending that rook. But what if I attack this knight here? I do know that the bishop will be taken. And then once I bring the rook here, that's a fork between the queen and the bishop, I believe. Take the queen. Let's push the bishop back. All right, now I do have to be careful here. I am tempted to just straight take this pawn, and I probably will. Just want to make sure I'm aware of this rook coming out, looking to back rank mate. So let's see. Well, I do have some space to run, I think. Oh, okay. I was looking at this as well, the pin. But that's not there either. Ooh, that's a good move. There's a X-ray vision with the queen and rook. However, I can give a check first. Let me see. Let me give the check first. And then maybe push this pawn. defended twice. I can probably attack here. Trying to prevent this is what the bishop is doing. I can also just develop the knight, which I think I'll do. And then get the rook into the game. Let me see here. Hold on. I can fork here with the king and the bishop. But let's just try to keep more of our pieces while we can. Let's see. Can bring a pawn up to c4, kicking the bishop back. And then I guess I can go for a... I have to be careful with this too. If the king comes here, which obviously right now he can't. Queen is guarding those squares. Okay, I can give a check. Let's see. Let's go for the check. Just looking for the best position. I can slide. Oh no, I can't. Cannot slide there. My apologies. Can probably slide here. And we'll probably do that. Can also slide here, preparing to come to b7. Let's slide the rook out, I think, to c1. Okay, there's that move. Let's see. What happens if I try to bring the knight out? I mean, at this point, I think I have a winning position. I have the queen against two rooks and a bishop. It's just a matter of finding out how to execute. Okay. Maybe bring the knight to c4. And I know the bishop will probably try to attack the rook, but I can just slide the rook over somewhere. Random move by the bot. That doesn't do anything, I don't believe. Maybe I block the runaway squares for the king. Let's see. Check. Can come here. I mean, I guess I can go for some trades now. Why not? Also this. And takes, come up, check, come here. Check again, come here, check. That just gets messy. Let me just take. Perfect. I'm glad he didn't take with the rook. Or I'm sorry, I'm glad she didn't take with the rook. Let's see. Let's probably come to a5 with the plan of this. That's probably game. All right, not too bad of a start, guys. That is how you beat Jade. Okay, and let's go ahead and play one more game as black against her. Rematch. All right. Now, thing about how I play, at least on my level now, I don't really have any fancy openings. I kind of am just standard. Eventually, I'll probably play some trickier stuff, but for now, I just try to play positional, try to stay solid with the foundations. So I'm bound to make mistakes anyway. Let's see. Maybe force the bishop to make a decision here. And let's take this way, open up the passage for the queen. I think now would be a good time to pin the knight, because usually if this h-pawn is still on h2, then there's a threat, but she got rid of that threat on her own. Now we'll develop the knight. Interesting. There's nothing defending that pawn, attacking the bishop. And usually that's a lure to leave this square, so I need to see if there's some kind of plan there. But I don't see it. It could just be to try to take over the center with two attackers. But I mean, it's a free pawn. I should probably just take. I've got 3 attackers here. Okay. I mean, that knight's basically stuck there at this point. Let's castle. Okay, and I think I will retreat the bishop to c5. There's the center attack. Now I do need to consider what happens if I take with the e pawn. There could be a take back, knight takes, but also this push here, kicking the knight away. Let's take anyway. Why not? And there it is. Now I can also just push my pawn. He's threatening my knight, but I can threaten the queen. Once the queen moves away, then the knight can move also. Let's threaten the queen. Queen goes back. I can take this knight and damage the king's structure here. Let me think. Takes. Bring this queen out. Takes. Probably not too effective yet. What if I bring this knight here and then take here? Queen here. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure that does anything just yet. I mean, I can definitely bring this knight to this square because this pawn is currently pinned by my bishop. So that would threaten the rook, and there's no squares for the rook to run just yet. Maybe I try that. And then, of course, I need to be aware of this pawn trying to, promote. Maybe we try that. I'm just trying to decide if I should take this knight first. Maybe I should. Just in case the queen has some space to come out and doesn't even take the pawn. Or I'm sorry, doesn't take the bishop. Which is better for me. I mean, at this point, I can just come here and just take the rook that way instead of doing it in 2 more moves. Is there something better here? Let's just take the rook. Make sure I'm safe with the queen's moves. I think I am. All right, let's see here. I'm thinking of just putting the knight on g4, and we can probably take this pawn. I don't really see anything else as of right now. Okay, two defenders. And the queen watches that square, so knight can't go there just yet. Okay. Might have to come up to protect the knight. I can retreat the knight. Let's protect the knight for now. Oh, actually, I can take this pawn defending and then some kind of check here. I mean, I know the queen's being watched, but at this point, we can probably just trade pieces off. I would like to push the queen away and then just come go for this, or oh, actually, do I have this? I do have that. The attack on f2 here, 3 defenders. So let's try it. Check. Now I just need to bring my knights, or sorry, my rooks into the game, and it's probably over. Actually, spoke too soon. Maybe just this move ends the game. All right, guys, that is our games against the Jade bot, rated 1300. We will continue to go up the bots in ratings. Let's go ahead and see who our next opponent will be after Jade. Let's see, play bots. And our next opponent will be David, rated 1400. So that will be our next video. Hopefully we do well. And that's going to be it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. That's it for this video. See you guys later.